Juju, yes. Hedda is the loveliest thing of all.
Oh, good morning, Hedda. Good morning.
Good morning, dear Miss Desmond. What an early hour to call. So kind of you.
And has the young bride slept well in her new home?
Oh, thank you. Yes, possibly well.
Possibly. I say, Hedda, that's good. When I got up this morning, you were sleeping like a top.
Well, fortunately, yes. One has to accustom oneself to anything new, Miss Desmond. It takes time. But won't you sit down?
Oh, no, thank you, Hedda. I just came to see if you had everything you needed. I must see about getting home. My poor sister will be waiting for me.
Now, be sure to give her my love, won't you? And tell her that I'll run over and see her later today.
Oh, yes, I'll tell her that. Oh, George, I almost forgot. I brought something for you.
What's that, Auntie Juju? What?
Well, open it and see, dear boy.
Oh, good heavens, Auntie Juju. You've kept them. Oh, Hedda, this is really very touching.
What is it, Desmond?
It's my old slippers.
Oh, them. I remember you kept on talking about them on our honeymoon.
Yes, I missed them dreadfully. Here, Hedda, do look. Fancy Auntie Rena's embroidered them for me, despite her being so ill. Oh, you can't imagine what memories they have for me.
Not for me.
No, Hedda's right there, George.
Oh, I thought since she's one of the family now...
Desmond, we really can't go on keeping this maid.
Not to keep Bertha.
What makes you say that, dear? What?
Well, look at that. She's left her old hat lying on the chair.
But Hedda...
Well, suppose someone came in and saw it.
Hedda, that's Auntie Juju's hat.
Indeed, it's mine. And it doesn't happen to be old, Hedda, dear.
I didn't look at it very closely, Miss Desmond.
As a matter of fact, this is the very first time I've worn it, as the good Lord is my witness.
It's very pretty and really smart.
Oh, I'm afraid it's nothing very much, really. My parasol... Oh, here it is. Well, that's mine, too, not Bertha's.
A new hat and a new parasol, Hedda. Fancy that.
Very pretty and charming.
Yes, isn't it? But, Auntie Juju, you take a good look at Hedda before you go. Isn't she pretty and charming?
Well, there's nothing new in that, dear boy. Hedda has been a beauty ever since the day she was born.
Yes, but have you noticed how strong and healthy she's looking and how she's filled out since we went away?
Filled out?
Yes. You can't see so clearly with that dress on, but I have reason to know.
I am exactly the same as when I went away.
It must be the mountain air up there in the Tyrol.
She's beautiful, beautiful. Hedda is beautiful. God bless you and keep you, Hedda Desmond, for George's sake.
Oh, let me go, please.
I shall come and see you both every day.
Oh, yes, please, Auntie Juju, do. What?
Goodbye. Goodbye, George, dear.
Goodbye, dear,
I must
dear
get
Auntie
back
Juju.
and tell Auntie Rena all about it.
Do that and tell her that I will be able to see her this morning. And if not, I'm not able to see her this morning. At, Hedda?
Only the leaves. They're so golden and withered.
Well, we're in September now.
Yes. We're already in September.
Auntie Juju was behaving rather oddly, I thought, wasn't she? Almost as though she was in church or something. Wonder what came over her. Have you any idea?
I hardly know her. Does she often act like that?
Well, not to the extent she did today.
Do you think she was hurt by what I said about the hat?
Oh, I don't think so. Well, at first a little, perhaps.
But what a thing to do. Throw her hat down in someone's drawing room. People don't do such things.
Well, I'm sure Auntie Juju doesn't do it very often.
Oh, well, I'll make it up with her.
Oh, Hedda, would you?
When you see them this afternoon, invite her to come out here this evening.
Hey, you bet I will. There's another thing you could do which would please her enormously.
Oh?
If you could bring yourself to call her Auntie Juju, for my sake, please. What?
Oh, no, really, Tesman, you mustn't ask me to do anything like that. I've told you so once before. I'll try to call her Aunt Juliana. That's as far as I'll go.
I said, Hedda, is anything wrong? What?
I'm just looking at my old piano. It doesn't really go with all this.
As soon as I get my salary, we'll see about changing it.
No, no. Don't let's change it. I don't want to part with it. We can move it into that little room and get another one to put in here.
Yes, we might do that.
These flowers weren't here when we arrived last night.
I expect Auntie Juju brought them.
Here's a card. We'll come back later today. Guess who it's from?
No idea. Who? What?
It says Mrs. Elfstead.
Oh, really? Mrs. Elfstead? She used to be Miss Reesing, didn't she?
Yes. She was the one with that irritating hair. She was always showing off. I hear she used to be an old flame of yours.
Oh, that didn't last long. Anyway, that was before I got to know you, Hedda. Aren't you? Fancy her being in town, huh?
Strange you should call. I only knew her at school.
I haven't seen her for, heaven knows how long. I don't know how she manages to stick it out up there in the north.
Tell me, Tasman. Doesn't he live somewhere up in those parts? You know, Islet Loveborg.
Yes, that's right. So he does.
Here again, madam. The lady who came and left the flowers, the ones you're holding.
Oh, is she? Well, show her in.